There it is, homie.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are back in Sedona. We are about to ride Highline Trail, except today we're doing it on our YT Izzo Core 2 that's set up at 150 millimeters of travel. Because the last time we were out here, we had it set up at 130 millimeters of travel, which is the stock configuration. And it got me thinking, what if I put 20 more millimeters of travel on this bike? Will this be the one and done, the best bike you could possibly ride for trail riding? Well, I'm out here with my boy Jesse Barrett, and we're here to find out, will this thing smash or will it just be the same bike? I decided that I wasn't going to bore you with the climb up because it's such a boring climb, so we're getting straight into the action. We're diving right into Highline, so let's roll. And stick around to the end because then I'm going to give my final review of how I feel about the YT Izzo Core 2 with 150 millimeters of travel.
Yo!
To the 160. Yo, check out the flow like the Hudson or PCP when I'm dusting. Niggas off because I'm hot like sauce. The smoke from the lyrical butt make me I grab my nut, get screwed. Here comes my Shaolin style. Truth, B-A-B-Y-U. Two, I'm cool with the yeah. Come on, baby, come on. Baby, come on, baby, come on. Yo, you best protect your neck. First, man, you with the worst. I'll be sticking pins in your head like a nurse. I'll attack any nigga who's slacking his Mac.
Get it, Bird.
Fully packed with the fat burger stack. Same old when you step through. Two, the old dirty bastard, straight from the.
That was pretty gnarly, dog.
If I let any man
got this.
My center, you enter the winter, straight up and down. That shit at cam, you can't slam. Don't let me get fooled on the man. The old dirty bastard is dirty and stinking. They saw unique rolling with the knife up the face. Niggas be rolling. Ain't saying gas, bite my style, I bite your out loud, my style is wild, so not that this one took me. Styles from my lethal weapon, my pen that runs from here to Oregon. It's born again, catch you like a psycho flashback. I love gats, rappers and good bust back. I'm gonna see all types of shapes and sounds.
Yo!
My stomping grounds, I give a order to my peeps across the water to go and snatch up cops all around the border.
Oh,
like a shooting star,
spicy.
Got it.
fucking dry right now, bro. So fucking dry. Keep going. Okay.
Baby.
Yeah.
Those ladies up there coming down though.
All right, we just got back from Sedona. We just rode the Izzo with 150 millimeters of travel in the front with the new RockShox Pike. Bike felt amazing. Felt like it was way more capable than it was before. Definitely on some of the steep stuff, it was easier. This bike is more than capable of doing so many gnarlier things for being such a short travel trail bike. Having the 150 in the front made this bike feel a lot faster on downhills. It could just like plow through things, which I really like. And even though there was 150 in the front and 130 in the rear, it didn't feel like the rear end was losing anything, especially the chunky like rock drops and that kind of stuff. The bike still felt great. I didn't feel like I needed more travel. It felt fine. As far as climbing on it, I could feel that it was just a little bit slower going up, but you know, we're talking barely anything. I don't think the 150 millimeter travel made a huge difference on making it climb less efficient. I will say that I did have the bike set up in the higher setting because I didn't want to slacken the front end too much. I know that when you have the Izzo Blaze model, when you have it set in the low setting, it hits a 65.5 degree head angle at 140 millimeters of travel. From what I understand, adding 10 millimeters of travel will slacken your head angle about half a degree. So what I did is I put it in the high setting and that gave me 65.5 head degree angle based on 150 millimeters of travel. I think the next time I go out, I want to drop it in the low setting, which will put it at 65 degrees, and I'm curious to see how that will ride. Overall, 150 millimeters of travel on this bike made the bike feel great. I'm super stoked on it. I'm gonna leave it in this setup for a while. At the end of all of this, I have to say that the YT Izzo is my favorite trail bike that I've ever ridden. I mean, it's so capable, and adding that tiny bit more travel made it even better. And it's so light, so it's a fun bike to pedal around and go uphill. It's not like being on an enduro where you're just dying every time you're climbing uphill. The price range of this bike coming in at $32.99 is a steal in my opinion. Even with the stock configuration, I know that mine's not stock configuration and I added a lot of aftermarket parts to it, but still, coming in as a stock bike with the NX drivetrain and all that stuff, it's still a dope bike and I'm super stoked on it. So if you are looking to get a trail bike that you can get pretty rowdy on and have some fun with for a great value, I would definitely recommend this YT Izzo. So that's pretty much it for today. If you like what we do, hit that like button. You want to see what we're up to next, hit that subscribe button. Always remember, start small and go huge. Thanks for watching.
Cream though, isotola, ice style, Glimo, Lex, graffiti name Remo, Holland, we rollin' Axamito, raps is hotter than hot tamales in Toledo.